This is a seated single arm landmine press with a contralateral reach. Now the setup's really important here. First of all, you're going to be sitting on a bench or a box, something that you can get your hips and your knees at 90 degrees of hip flexion. We want to feel your sit bones evenly throughout the entire movement. And the number one thing is getting our rib cage position set. So we actually want to get our rib cage back a little bit in space, as if we were reaching forward. So we want to see from the side here a little bit of rounding between the shoulder blades. That's going to allow the scapula to glide properly on the rib cage. So when we have that other reach, we want to make sure that we're getting the rib cage back, but not enough that we slouch and lose any height in our skeleton. Our sternum's still pointing straight ahead. So we want to stay nice and tall through the movement here. So if I grab hold of that landmine bar, my feet are nice and planted. I can feel my sit bones. I'm getting nice and tall here. I'm going to reach with that other arm, and the position of the bar should be so that this angle here is where our active range of motion is. So we're going to inhale on the way down, exhale as we press up. Inhale on the way down, exhale, reach through at the top. Inhale on the way down. Now, in this position, like I said, we want to make sure that we get that reach all the way through at the top. But again, not enough that we're leaning forward, or even people will kind of lean back as they press. So we stay nice and tall as we reach all the way up. Another common mistake that we see is that people will get that shoulder into their ear. It's a reach, yes, but not enough that we're using that upper trap to get in that ear. So make sure, like I said, that you stay nice and tall. There is slight rounding through that upper back, but not enough that we're losing any height in our skeleton. Now, if you're working in the right range of motion, you should be able to get that rib cage back. If you are noticing that you're shrugging too much or you're extending through the ribs, you could be working through too much shoulder flexion that you don't own.